Processes. Okay, so what is a process? As it says here, a process is a series of activities, actions, functions that any kind of business or organization is going to perform in order to achieve their goals. Okay, so here we have an example of a process. Actually, it starts every time a truck enters a warehouse, for example, with material. So as soon as the truck arrives, the process starts. And we've got a whole bunch of different activities that have to be performed in order to achieve our goals. Okay, so here we can see that there's some activities that require human intervention, and here there's other activities that are automated. Okay, so lots of activities that are performed within a company, they might require human intervention, so they have to be done manually. And there's all kinds of activities that can be performed automatically. For example, we need to create a copy of a database. This is something that could be automated. Or in this example, there's certain machines that can automate the recycling or the classification of different products. Okay, so we have to take into account that any activity that's performed within a process, regardless if it's manual or automatic, uh, they're all going to be related to each other in order to achieve these goals, in order to turn all these activities into a result. Okay, so in this example, we've got different activities like the arrival of material, loading the materials, different revisions of materials, and all of these activities that are being performed, they're turning into results for the company. Okay, this could be services, this could be products, okay, any type of result of a company. Obviously, companies nowadays, they've got hundreds or if not thousands of processes they manage every day. Sometimes they don't even know it because maybe uh, they're not aware that practically everything that they're doing in their company is managed through processes. These processes could be, for example, purchasing processes, manufacturing processes, strategy processes, finance processes, sales opportunities, services, etc. Okay, so here we've got all kinds of different, very common examples of different processes that can be performed by any kind of business nowadays. Most businesses nowadays actually manage most of these processes, and sometimes the processes they manage have nothing to do with the type of business or services they perform. For example, maybe there's a company who manages maybe airlines and flights and passengers, and maybe the processes they want to automate or the processes they want to manage through a software, maybe they're related to payroll for their employees, or maybe they're related to maybe a room reservation service. Okay, so any kind of process. Just to give you guys an example, everything we do in our lives is a process. For example, we want to invite our friends to eat dinner. That's a process. We have to perform a set of related activities in order for us to be able to sit down at the restaurant and eat. For example, I have to call my friends. My friends have to decide whether they're going to go or not. They have to confirm. I have to have credit in order to pay. Maybe I have to move myself from where I am, maybe at my home or at my job, and I have to go to a certain restaurant. So there's certain requirements for this process to be performed. Okay, and all of the activities that are performed are going to turn into a result. And what's going to be the result? I'm going to be sitting down with my friends at the end of the day, and we're going to be eating dinner. This is a very simple example of a process that we can perform in anyone's life. And obviously in businesses, there's hundreds or thousands of processes that are being performed every day for all kinds of different matters.